guys, so I want to make a complete day in the life of a network engineer video. I know a lot of people, they try to make day in the life videos, not really showing what the actual day-to-day of a network engineer is. So I want to make this video explain to you guys exactly what I do day-to-day in terms of a network engineer. Let's get started. All right guys, so in the morning, I like to look over my to-do list and see what I need to accomplish for the day. So that's what I'm gonna get into right now, because I'll be honest, having a to-do list is kind of a hack, and tracking your to-do list is also a hack. The main issue that I noticed is before I never had a to-do list. So I never actually knew what I needed to get done for the day. But since then I've created a reminders app on my iPhone. It's been a game changer. I've been able to track everything in terms of what I need to get done, personal stuff. It's amazing. And that's what I'm gonna look over right now. And I do it every night. So I'm gonna do this and look over it and then see what I need to get done for today. I'm also gonna do some journaling. So I'll get straight into that. All right, so I kind of reviewed what I need to get done. One thing I also want to mention real quick is the feeling you get every day of knowing that you've gotten what you've done completed at the end of the day is the best feeling. So right now I'm just looking over what I just need to get done. Now I can go ahead and attack my goals. Nearly 7 o'clock, so I'm about to get ready for work. So I'll get straight into that. All right, what's going on guys? So in the morning, I don't like to drink coffee. In fact, I fast in the morning. It's just my sort of cup of tea, no pun intended. That's just my kind of thing. I prefer water. I know some of you guys like to drink coffee in the morning. I can't do caffeine at all. I've tried caffeine, I've tried energy drinks, I've tried regular coffee. Tea I can probably do, but water has been the best thing. It's just easy for me in the morning, so I just like to just drink water in the morning because it's an easy way to start my day, and it just, your energy levels stay the same. Kind of like that. So yeah, I'll just drink some water and we'll get started. All right guys, so the day just started. The first thing I have to do every morning is I look at my emails, I look at my Jira tickets, which is our ticketing queue. Most companies use Jira as their ticketing queue, so I'm gonna look at that to see if there's any escalations or anything that came up. Because you know, as a network engineer, there's always fire that break, and you always gotta look and see, okay, what can we do to prevent this from happening? Any outages that occurred, anything that happened throughout the night, just that's something I like to look at. And then after I do that, I like to just review some of the stuff that our team has, look at our calendar, look what we have to do for today. And that's pretty much what I do in the beginning, so that's what I'll get started with. One thing I also want to mention, a lot of people say, oh, network engineers can't work remote. Well, it just depends. Sometimes like on site, you can have people who are actually at the physical data center or hub that can actually do the cabling for you. So that's very typical as a network engineer. So if you think, oh, network engineers can't work remote, you can work remote, okay? That's the power of having a VPN, being able to SSH traverse the network using SSH. So guys, it's possible. I don't know where this idea where, oh, if you're a network engineer, you can't work remote, but yes, you can. So that's what I just wanted to bring up. So it just finished, like some of the work we just did. I looked at some of the stuff. I also attended a meeting. So, you know, we have meetings throughout the week sometimes, so we have to attend those meetings. Sometimes troubleshooting calls that we have to attend whenever there's an issue that arose. So I can't really talk about those issues. Like I said, I don't want to give up company information, but that's one of the things that we do. Whenever there's an issue, maybe there's going to be multiple parties, like in what is known as a bridge. And in those bridge calls, we talk about whatever the issue that occurred and what can we do to remediate that particular issue. So that's what that call was about. And that's, like I said, troubleshooting is one of the most important things that a network engineer needs to understand and know how to actually effectively really just troubleshoot in a way that is just, it doesn't take that much time. That's the most important thing with troubleshooting. Eventually you're going to find the issue, but how can you find the issue faster? That's what a network engineer should really focus on. So that's where I kind of came in and kind of helped. So that's kind of what I did there. Now I'll probably just take a little break and then go back into work and then write some tickets and write some probably methods or procedures where I write like step-by-step guides on how I'm going to configure things. That way, when I actually implement this stuff onto like routers and switches, then I know what command I'm going to add to it, so I'll be more prepared. So that's what we do as well. Like I said, I'm not trying to give too much information, but that's one of the tasks that we do as a network engineer. We write configurations, and once we write those configurations, we want to implement them on routers and switches, right? So as you know, those routers and switches, you have to add those commands, and that's what we do. So that's what I'm probably going to do, write some mops and base off the tickets that I have. I'll probably work on that, and then after that, I'll probably see what else I got to do. But yeah, that's the day right now. All right guys, so it is about noon, lunchtime. I like to get my lunch early because I don't eat breakfast, right? I like to cook, but today I'm not really feeling, to be honest, not really feeling cooking. So I'm about to go and get myself something to eat. I don't know where to go. I usually like to just figure out as I'm driving. I don't know if you guys ever do that where you just like, oh, I'm gonna just drive there and just figure out whatever is on my mind, I'll just go to. So that's what I'm feeling. So I guess you guys will find out pretty soon. So let's get into that. All right, guys, so we just made it back from lunch. Now I'm about to go straight back to the office because I have a meeting that I gotta run to pretty soon. So we'll go straight into that right now. All right, so now this is pretty much like the last bit of my day. I just came back from lunch. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and actually get some more work done. And now I need to really focus because I have a couple of tickets I gotta work on. So I'm gonna go and just focus on that. But yeah, so I'm about to get into that. All right, guys, so this is my kind of setup that I have. So I have right here, I have like this Carlby desk, and then I have two monitors, right? These are 4K monitors. I love 4K. I love how crystal clear it is. So 4K 27-inch. And then I have these headphones here. These are so important for meetings. Damn, if I could show it. Yeah, these headphones are super important, really nice for meetings because they have this right here, these microphones. They're incredible. So that's kind of my setup that I have, and I have like this monitor stand as well. Super nice, super clean. I love it. Pretty good. So yeah, so this is kind of the setup that I have. Pretty cool. All right, what's going on, guys? So that pretty much wraps up the day. Pretty chill day today. Did a lot of work. Focused on a lot of the tickets that I had. I cleaned up my queue, did a lot of just cleanup work, and then a lot of tickets and responding to tickets and responding to a lot of emails as well, and in our group chat as well that we have. So did a lot of that. Pretty fun day, but now I can actually relax a little bit before I get started with my next task for the day. But hopefully you guys enjoyed like the work bit. Like I said, I'm not trying to show too much information, but that's pretty much what we do day to day. If you guys have any questions, please send me a DM if you guys want. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, and hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, guys, right now I'm about to do a coaching call with one of my students. If you guys don't know, I have a mentorship program where I teach students from 0 all the way to becoming a network engineer. So I teach them the step-by-step process in terms of getting the skills, in terms of how to talk during interviews, how to write resumes, how to get interviews in the first spot. So that's my mentorship program. If you guys are interested in getting mentored from me, please click the link down below where I'll show you exactly how to become a network engineer step by step. And that's kind of what I've offered when I teach you guys and getting the hands-on experience. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know and click the link down below. But right now I'm about to go straight into this, and we'll get it started. So let me first explain to you the difference between a private IP and a public IP. So private IP is used for only private networks, and they're not routable through the internet. So think of a private network like your home network, private IP address, and those ranges come in the 10.0 network, and then also the 192.168 network. So and they have very specific subnets, and I'll get into that later. But you're gonna use the private IP to connect using a protocol called NAT, which is going to translate that private IP address, right? It's private. All right, so I just finished that coaching call. Right now it's pretty late, so I'm about to go to the gym and get a workout in or play tennis. I really don't know. I can't decide right now, but it's gonna be between all those two. But yeah, today's been a super productive day, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna get into right now, and we'll get it started. All right, guys, so this pretty much wraps up my day of a remote network engineer day. Like I said, now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my to-do list and just kind of go over that so I can have it for tomorrow and I can go over my to-do list. But besides that, I really do appreciate you guys' time. If you guys, like I said, want to join that mentorship program where I can show you exactly how to become a network engineer, where I show you what you need to do to become a network engineer and land a network engineering role, click the link down below and I'll show you exactly that. But with that being said, everyone, I really do appreciate you guys' time. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe to see more videos like this, please go ahead and subscribe. And like I said, I do appreciate you guys' time and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and peace.